Wowie. This is a festive little group.
I'm afraid there's just one thing on all our minds this evening.
Of course. All we can think about is Jason. Where is he? Is he okay?
I suppose it's just as well Alan and Monica had to work late at the hospital tonight.
Well, the best thing they can do until Jason is found is to keep busy.
They could come home and party with us.
Well, I have an announcement that might cheer everyone up. At least some of you.
What is it, dear? We could use some good news.
Well, it's about ELQ's latest acquisition. You see, Julia Barrett and I have formed a new partnership, and we are now the new owners of the Port Charles Hotel.
The Port Charles Hotel? I'd no idea. You never mentioned it.
No, you didn't. Does Daddy know?
I don't need his permission to get involved in this sort of proposition.
Julia Barrett involved in another Quartermain venture. How very interesting, Ned.
Jenny, darling, you must be so proud.
Yes.
I've always loved that hotel.
Really, Mother? I don't think I've been there in a long time.
It's awfully quiet, Jennifer. Did you know about this?
Of course I knew.
Mother, I'm asking this. What made you decide to build a first?
I think I'm getting pretty good at this.
Yeah, I know. You sure this is the first time on a deserted island?
Yeah, well, you didn't do too bad yourself. Nice crawdad ads you caught there.
Yeah, I did catch more than you, didn't I?
Yes, you win.
Why don't we go to the movies? I'll buy the popcorn as my treat.
Oh, that's real funny, Jagger. You got a problem?
Oh, I got news for you. I think you got the problem.
Jagger, we were just trying to have a little bit of fun. Do you mind?
Yes, I mind. You guys are getting too comfortable with this Swiss Family Robinson garbage.
Yeah, well, we're just trying to make the best out of a tough situation.
Well, maybe I don't want to make the best of it. I just want to get out of here.
That's what we all want.
Well, maybe some of us just want to sit down here and relax and just play house. Like I said, you guys are getting too comfortable on this island. It's like you want to set up a house.
Oh, come on, man. That's Bowen. You know it.
How long we been on this place? How long? You haven't come up with one single idea.
Yeah, well,
how to
either
get out
have
of
you,
here.
Gilligan.
Well, at least I'm thinking about it, you know? Not like some rich boy over here that doesn't have anything to go back to. I have a job to go back to, okay?
The only job you got right now is survival. And the first rule of survival is a good attitude, and your attitude sucks.
Let me tell you, all my life has been about survival. So don't lecture me about this, okay?
Oh, wait, let me go grab my violin. So why don't you stop whining and complaining and come up with an idea of your own for once?
Would a raft be good enough for you?
What, are you gonna chop wood with your little knife? Yeah, so
You guys, stop it! Please! Stop it.
Well, the fire's starting to go out.
It needs more wood.
Why doesn't somebody go and get some?
Need some fresh air around here? Oh. And, something wrong with this. Joy.
Oh, Edward will be so pleased to hear about your hotel.
Well, he was.
He knows.
He does.
And how about your partnership with Miss Barrett? How does he feel about that?
Grandmother, he was the one who encouraged it. He's one of Julia's biggest fans.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, Mother?
How long have you been working on this project with Miss Barrett?
It's been quite some time.
Some time. Is that days, weeks, months, years?
Mother, what are you digging at?
It seems to me that an acquisition this large for ELQ deserved a conversation with more of us than just grandfather.
Well, in case you forgot, your husband is a potential competitor. And this competitor doesn't like to show his hand.
What makes you so sure I did not know about your little partnership, Ned?
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, it means that I've seen you and Miss Barrett having a lot of, well, meetings lately. Strictly business, I'm sure.
I think somebody's at the front door.
Where's all the hired help today? Why do we have all these invisible people on payroll? Are they in the jacuzzi? Yes.
Hi, I'm here to see Mrs. Quartermain. I have a letter.
I'll take it.
You know, it is addressed to Mrs. Quartermain, actually.
Close enough.
Well, you know, actually, I think I should probably deliver it myself. It is kind of important.
I will see that my mother gets it.
You must be Tracy.
Why am I not flattered? Who are you?
Well, I'm your new butler, madam. Reginald Jennings.
Jennings?
Yeah, he's my uncle. And, you know, flattered or not, he, told me everything about you.
Oh, God! He's cadet here. Julia.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Very trendy.
You know, I know I shouldn't wear the red dress. I know it. What do you think? Scott, what time did you make the reservations for?
We don't need one. Not the way I look.
I don't think so. There's plenty of empty tables over there.
And I know exactly where I want to sit.
I'm sure you do. Oh, hello.
Yes. How are you? I would like a table right over there by them. I mean her. Have you a reservation?
No. But is that really necessary?
Good evening, Modern.
We'll wait at the bar.
I hope you brought something to read. It's going to be a long wait.
Are we talking a glance at the funny papers or Gone with the Wind?
War and Peace. See you later.
I know it's a good...
Evening, Robert.
Good evening.
I'm afraid I don't have a reservation.
Oh, no problem, sir. Oh, and congratulations on your Golden Globe Award.
Oh, thank you.
Here, just follow me this way, please.
Just follow him. Excuse me, don't mind us.
He didn't have a reservation. You saw that he did not have a reservation.
No, he's somebody.
Can you imagine that? I mean, a little short, bald guy like that with a big, beautiful girl. Only in Hollywood, he's got to be a heavy hitter. Heavy, heavy.
What about us? We're heavy hitters. And I have a mind to go show that maitre d' that we are heavy hitters and not to...
Why don't you just calm down? I know how you hit. Let Julia handle it. She's qualified.
Why me?
Because you're a perfume queen and a hotel magnate.
I know where this is going, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You mean hotels, perfume, or Ned Ashton?
I can do a lot of damage with these heels, Baldwin.
Excuse me, but wasn't it you that said we should keep the business and pleasure separate?
Keep pushing. I learned my lesson with William Eckert, and I'm going to teach you yours if you don't stop insinuating that my relationship with Ned is anything but business.
Well, you looked pretty cozy that night at the Port Charles Hotel.
Which just shows you how wrong you can be. Why would I change my rules now?
Because Ned's attractive.
And rich.
Jenny is my friend. Friend. I wouldn't have an affair with her husband. I wouldn't have an affair with anybody's husband.
Well, I think I smell a little deception in the air. In fact, Ow! 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 Hello.
I don't believe it. Wait.
Ow.
No, did you see who that was? Who? That's John Stamos. Oh, he is such a hunk.
It really is him. It is him. And you know what?
Hey,
He's just
Bobby.
as cute as he is on Full House.
See, you look good. What are you two making such a big fuss? He's just an actor, which is one step up from being a waiter. All right, look. I'll tell you what. If you want to meet him, I think I got a plan.
I hope it had something to do with me marrying John Stamos.
dream on. Come here, girls. Huddle up next to the circle, okay?
I'm Paul Hornsby, Tracy's husband.
Hi. Maybe I should have called before I came over. So.
Why? I have nothing better to do than answer the door to total strangers. Happens all the time since your uncle left.
Jennings wrote to tell me that Reginald was on his way, and any relative of Jennings could never be considered a stranger.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Quartermain.
How do we know he is who he says he is? He could be anybody's nephew.
Well, this is my resume.
Thank you.
Why don't we do a fingerprint check?
Tracy, please.
Excuse me, I do not think it's inappropriate. We're about to hand over the family silver to him.
Your credentials are excellent. You know, we've all missed your uncle so much.
Mother, before we waltz down memory lane...
Mother, I really doubt that this man is an imposter.
Really? Do you think he looks a whole lot like a Jennings?
Well, I, for one, think he does. There's something about the eyes.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Reggie, come a little closer.
I need some
I want to hear all about your uncle.
They always desert the ship, don't they?
Oh, Tracy, what is the big deal?
I think they should take a vote.
What, whether or not Jenny needs air?
Don't be ridiculous. Don't you care about the caliber of people working in this house?
Of course I do, Tracy. I just don't understand what you're getting so worked up about.
That's because you don't really understand my mother.
Look at him. He has no class. He is not fit to be a Quartermain butler.
Tracy? Yes, Mother? Tracy, dear, since you're so concerned about Reginald, I think you should be the one to oversee his training.
You what?
Reginald is here to stay, dear, without a vote.
Oh, yippee, Mother, you've made my day. I get to train our man Godfrey.
Well, you can show him to his quarters, dear, and after that you can instruct him as to how the house is run.
Yeah, I'll instruct him all right.
Welcome to the Quartermain household.
Thank you. All. Very much. It's been really cool to meet all of you. You've been very kind.
Too cool.
Madam? Shall we?
Can I get your bag?
No, I think I got it.
Quite a pair.
You okay? Did you... Oh. Let me see. Hold on.
I wasn't paying attention.
Guess you were thinking about something else besides crawdads.
I think I'll live, don't you?
Yeah, at least until dinner.
Not a very big cut, is it?
So what were you thinking about? Look, we're gonna be okay.
How do you know, Jason?
Well, it was a good luck sign. See, your finger wasn't cut bad. It bothered you, didn't it?
What did?
Well, you know what Jagger said about us.
Well, all I've been thinking about is just getting off this island.
Oh.
And other things.
Well, look, we're gonna be rescued. Count on it. It's Quartermain's word.
Quartermain's word, huh? So I'm supposed to know we're gonna get off the island?
Yeah, that and keep the fire going. Some helicopter's bound to see us.
You said that yesterday, though.
Okay, let's look at the bright side.
What, catching crawdads is fun?
We're on this island. There are no rules, no homework, and no mothers.
Kind of like a vacation from reality, huh? For both of us.
Come on. Let's see that smile.
I don't want to.
Come on, it's a pretty smile. You know, Since our date on the boat got kind of messed up, there's no reason we still can't make the most of it.
Still call this a date?
Yeah, we're still on it, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess for days.
It's like an endless date.
I've never been on an endless date before.
Neither have I. So what do you think?
I guess I got lucky.
So did I.
I just can't stand it when people are intolerant. But I guess I'll have to get used to it.
Yeah, well, you know, the Quartermains are living in a different world than everyone else. You know that.
And not just Tracy.
Are you talking about Ned?
Ned is not like his mother.
No, but he does live in that other world that I'm talking about, right? Jenny, listen, you know, I noticed your reaction when Ned announced that he and Julia had purchased the hotel.
I didn't react. I just listened.
No, you don't have to pretend with me. I know.
I just don't want to talk about it.
Well, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the new butler?
Oh, boy. Ned just makes me so damn mad, that's all. I mean, he acts like we're living in another century. Whatever he does in business, it's his business. I'm just there to cook his meals and darn his socks.
Does Ned ever discuss his business deals with you?
Oh, sure he does, way after they're done. Do you ever talk about business to Tracy?
No. I mean, just because, well, it would be sort of a conflict of interest. Most of my deals are in competition with the LQ, you know.
Okay. One question.
Yeah?
If Tracy weren't a Quartermain, would you talk to her about business then?
Yes. I would, but that's silly because she is a Quartermain, right? Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay. Are you upset about Ned's business in general, or is it something in particular with this hotel business?
Is there something else I should be upset about?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay, then I'd appreciate if you quit trying to make trouble where there is none.
Excuse me. Yes?
We were wondering how much longer.
We're with John Stamos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're his people.
His people?
Yeah, well, I'm Jay's manager, and this, sorry, is his personal, private, executive secretary.
And who is she?
She combs his hair.
Really, we go everywhere with Mr. Stamos. He can't make a decision without us.
Well, if you're so close to Mr. Stamos, Jay, why is it that he's over there and you're out here?
That's a good question. Got an answer, S?
Of course I do. You see, he's meeting with a very sensitive studio head, and he felt that he didn't want to have his people, you know, around.
I see.
Why don't you just give us a table, preferably near Mr. Stamos? Yes, Big J will be eternally grateful.
Well, let me see what I can do. Big J. Oh, you're in luck. Follow me, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, great. Nice work, Scotty. Yeah, you really got the town wired.
What are you belly aching about? I got you next to John.
Not this John. That John.
Oh.
Where is everybody?
I don't know, but I am enjoying the quiet.
What were you working on?
Plans for the hotel.
How's your partner?
Do you mean Julia?
Do the two of you have plans for any future projects together?
I know what you're doing, Mother.
Darling, you know I've always taken a great interest in your extracurricular activities.
My work with Julia is hardly extracurricular. We are running a multi-million-dollar hotel together.
Running anything else together?
Mother, you're way off base. My relationship with Julia is strictly business.
No kidding. Then how do you explain the fact that you were not at the club the night you said you were during the storm?
I don't owe you an explanation.
You don't owe me an explanation, but perhaps you'd like to try one on for size so you'd be prepared when Jenny asks you the same question.
Unlike you, Jenny trusts me. Excuse me.
Oh, I guess she doesn't know about the card game.
The card game?
Card game. Mm-hmm. Yep, card game. Just happened to fall on the note that Julia wrote you about a, garter belt. Jenny, dear, are you all right? You look like you've had quite a fright.
I'm fine. I'm just a little frazzled. I think it's been a very long day.
It certainly has. I know what you mean. You know what? I think what we both need is a nice, hot jacuzzi.
Seen my husband?
No, I haven't seen him.
This is a shot in the dark. I leave you two to make your bathing plans.
So, how you doing? Is everything all right?
Yeah. Now that I'm with you. Ned, do you love me?
What makes you ask that question?
I just need to hear it.
Of course I love you. You mean everything to me. Of course.
Isn't he gorgeous? Yeah, not a date in sight. I bet he's waiting for someone. Lucky girl.
Let me tell you something. These guys are a dime a dozen in Hollywood. You throw a stick and you hit 26 other glamour boys.
So jealous.
Jealous?
Yes.
Jealous. He's just like everybody else. He puts his pants on 2 legs at a time. And I'll tell you something else, all right? This hair thing, it's a big joke. Between us, I hear he wears a toupee.
I hear that too. Oh, come on. That's the same thing you said about Will Shriner.
Everybody in Hollywood wears a toupee. You got a mirror?
A mirror?
Mirror.
Probably wants to check out his hair. If he wants to check out his hair, tell him to look down the drain.
Very, very, very funny. I just want to see what starlet is showing up to meet him. Let me see your eyebrow pencil.
What, now you want to write him a fan letter?
No, I want to darken my mustache.
Would you just stop it? It's being ridiculous.
What are you doing?
I just want to take a little picture. Hey.
Wait, let me finish darkening my mustache here.
Not of you, idiot. Of him.
You can't stop it. You can't just go invading somebody's privacy.
Listen, I told everyone back in Port Charles that I would come back with pictures of stars. Now, John Stamos is a bona fide star.
Well, he's no Bob Saget.
Don't embarrass us. This is a very classy restaurant. You're not in Waxahachie. I'm sure that John wouldn't mind one teeny little picture. Publicity. Let's go check our makeup.
Girls. They're just like everybody else. You've seen one celebrity, you've seen them all. Mr. Stamos, I just want to say that I am one of your biggest fans. I have followed your career since Blackie on General Hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hi, this is John Stamos for Mike Love of the Beach Boys. Okay, I'll hold. Thanks. Love, Stamos.
Listen, ow! Flies in his place.
No, I'm fine. There's just some kooky guy in the restaurant here. Listen, weren't we supposed to meet here before the photo session? After the photo session. All right, I'm sorry. I got the wrong information. Everybody's there? All right, I'll be there in 2 minutes. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be right there. Bye. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Scott Baldwin, Port Charles, New York. I'm an attorney.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Berwin.
Baldwin.
Whatever. Listen, I'm running late. I really have to go. Nice to see you.
I just want you to meet my friends here. This is Dominique and Julia, and this is my pal. Can I call you Jay?
No.
Mr. Stamos.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Mr. Stamos.
You guys call me John. Thanks.
John. Hi.
Say, could we get a picture?
No, you know, normally I'd love to take a picture, but I had this big photo session with the Beach Boys. I'm sorry.
I understand completely, but I just want you to know that I have followed your hair career, and I think you have got the best hair in television since Michael Landon.
Really? Mm-hmm. What the heck? The Beach Boys can wait. Let's get some pictures.
Oh, thank you, John. We really appreciate it.
Listen,
why don't we set the timer? You set the timer, and then we can all three get in.
Oh, great.
You set the timer.
Okay. Hey.
This is good. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
May I? No.
So sweet of you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh!
Mr. Stevens, sorry.
Oh.
Mr. Stamos. Get away, you clubs. I am very sorry. I never meant for this to happen. You've got the greatest hair in show business, and now I have defiled it. However, they say that marinara is a wonderful conditioner.
Don't comb my hair. Thank you very much. You've done enough. Thank you, guys.
Up we go.
Okay,
up we go.
that's okay.
Now,
Cool.
listen,
Thank you,
we're
guys.
all here in show business. We're all show
Right.
people here. You see, we're in Hollywood here to do the home show.
That's very nice. Thank you guys very
And
much. Nice to meet
we
you.
promised our friends back in this little town that we come from that we'd get a picture of a big
Right.
star. And you're the first one that we've seen.
So you got a picture?
Yeah.
We're particularly apologetic about this pasta incident.
Well, thanks. It's okay. This would be great, really, because I had this big photo session with the Beach Boys, and it's going to be like the Beach Boys and their new drummer, Cousin It.
Wait, wait. Here, let me give you a couple of dollars for the dry cleaning. I insist.
No,
it's
that's
on
really,
me.
I don't need
That's
it.
my
Thanks
fault.
very much. You know what? This kind of thing happens to me all the time.
Oh, it does really? Are you sure? Sure. With fans like Ballistic Baldwin here, I'm sure you're quite close with your dry cleaners.
Nice
Well,
to meet
maybe
you
if I
all.
get a little
Thank
club
you very
soda.
Oh! Oh.
I think now is the time for a restraining order.
Oh,
Scott.
and look, not my shoes.
No,
Hit my shoes.
Scott.
What are you about an hour and a half deep? That's
No! Thank you all very much. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm fine. Next time I come through Port Charles, I won't look you up.
We're sorry. You look wonderful in pasta.
Nice kid. We made a good impression. Oh. Whoa, what's that? Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Hey, I didn't hear you come in.
Don't stop.
Just fooling around a little.
It was beautiful.
Well, it's something I used to do, play around with when I was a kid, you know.
I didn't even know you played until after the concert.
Well, I've practiced a little bit here and there.
Guess I never noticed.
You know, after the concert, you know, seeing Springsteen and all, I guess I was a little inspired.
I just saw Jenny downstairs. She seems, on edge. Do you know what's bothering her?
No, I didn't know she was having any problems.
Well, I'm not making it up. She's definitely been acting strange since the storm.
Probably just your overactive imagination, Tracy.
I don't think so. I think something happened that night. I'd bet money on it. She said she was at the lighthouse. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you know she was going to the lighthouse?
Tracy, she doesn't clear everything with me first, all right? Besides, we knew she was going there to take care of things until William got back.
Yeah, but I distinctly remember her saying to Paige that she was going shopping at the mall with Pier 5.
Well, one activity doesn't necessarily preclude the other, now, does it?
Why didn't she mention both of them?
I don't know. Tracy, why don't you ask Jenny?
I will. I doubt I'll get a straight answer, but I'll ask
Go
her.
again, being suspicious. Why do you have to be so suspicious
You
of
think
people?
I don't have reason, Paul?
No, I don't.
Have you ever stopped to notice that I'm usually right?
Have you ever bothered to notice how much you hurt people?
Do you know how much hurt could have been avoided if they had paid attention to me about Nicky Langton?
Oh, I see. So that's what this whole thing with Jenny is about. You being right.
I don't enjoy being right, Paul. It's a burden I've had to bear my whole life.
What are we gonna do?
Let's just take it one day at a time, huh?
The days don't bother me, it's the nights. It's cold enough.
Maybe it'd been more comfortable if you just stayed in your jail cell back at the work camp, hmm?
That's not the point.
What is the point, little brother?
I just don't know how long we're gonna last out here.
Maybe you should call your travel agent and book you something on the mainland.
We have to get off this island and up to Canada.
We haven't found a boat yet. How are we gonna get there? I mean, it's a hell of a swim.
Well, it couldn't be much worse than staying here.
I think you better cool it. We'll get to Canada, but not before we find another boat. We'll split up tomorrow and comb the rest of the island. Something will turn up.
I just keep thinking that if it wasn't for Jag, I wouldn't be in this mess right now.
Who's Jagger?
He's a snitch. He spilled his guts to the police commissioner and sold me down the river without a paddle.
Well, at least you got some practice rowing. That'll come in handy when we get out of here.
I really wish we didn't have to rush out of town so fast. I would have liked to pay my old pal a visit. He'd be a dead man by now.
Isn't there something that we can do, you know, to prepare ourselves? You know, just in case that we don't get rescued by the search crew?
You know, I read a book once.
Yeah, what book?
The Awakening Land. You ever read that one?
Yeah, sure, but it's not a book that I thought would be on your reading list.
Well, to show you that a smart boy like you don't know diddly about a lot of things.
Jagger, what did the book teach you?
Well, it was about a bunch of pioneers, and they found themselves in a situation just like ours. You know what? They made it through. It was a strong will. That's what it was.
That's something that we definitely have a lot of.
Well, have you always been this independent?
You've seen my mother. What do you think?
I understand.
You know, ever since I was little, I always felt like I was the mother and she was the daughter.
Well, I know what you mean. I mean, that's the same thing that my brother and I have between us.
Really?
Yeah, I've always looked out for him ever since I can remember.
But isn't he your older brother?
Yeah, but he's got a way of screwing things up that seems to follow him around.
Well, what about you, Jagger?
What about me?
Well, haven't you ever had anybody that you had to take care of?
Well, the only person I've been taking care of has been myself. Guess I've been lucky. Very lucky.
You know, you're really lucky to have a brother.
You don't know AJ very well, do you?
I know him well enough to know that you're kidding about that.
Well, you know me better than I thought.
Well, I always just wish that I had an older sister. You know, somebody to take care of me. Walk me to school and go clothes shopping with. You know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean. I mean, having a brother has its moments, but we also have our disagreements. But we both know we're going to be around to stick up for each other.
Yeah.
I guess that's from all the time we spent together in boarding school.
You know what? I bet he's out there looking for you right now.
I bet you're right.
Because I know that if I had a brother who was missing, I wouldn't be able to sleep until Here's home under the same roof again.
Please don't take him away. Come on, I'll get a second job.
And who's gonna watch them if you're away working all night?
I'll figure something out.
Please don't take us away. No, where are you gonna go, Jagger?
You're only
take him
15
away.
years old. You're too young to
It's okay. I'll take care of him.
responsibility. Come along,
For my
children.
family.
Come along.
Don't take him away. Come on. Don't take him away. Don't take him away. Don't take him away. Take him away. Take him away.
Oh, fine. Fine. Just look in my eyes, okay?
Yeah. I know how that is.
Johnny, wait, don't go, please. Not on my account. I saw you sitting here in the moonlight, and you looked so beautiful, I didn't want to disturb you.
Ned's gonna be back any minute.
Well, I don't plan on hanging around, Jennifer.
Suit yourself. I would appreciate it if you could refrain from talking to me about my husband's fidelity. Because I have no doubts about the love that Ned has for me.
Didn't mean to upset you, Johnny.
You never mean it, Paul. But sooner or later, it always seems to happen.
Well, all right, all's forgiven, right? Just like the night we spent together in the storm.
Do you have to put it that way?
Well, how else should I put it, Jenny? Okay, listen. After I return the earring that you lost in the bed and bath shop, then we'll start over, okay? Clean slate.
Isn't it past your bedtime, Dad?
Oh, Ned?
I hope that champagne is for our jacuzzi.
It certainly is. I thought it might help pass the time.
I like the way you think.
Let's go.
Sneaking around already?
You like me to wear taps on my shoes?
No, I'd like you to wear a little bell around your neck, preferably someplace else.
Still trying to get rid of me, huh?
I'm a very determined woman.
I can see that. Anything I can help you with there?
Are you kidding?
What, is there a problem?
This is definitely not official issue.
I wasn't aware there was one.
Well, there is in this house. Why don't you find Cook and have her train you? I don't have time.
I can see that.
When I am done with these clothes, I want you to take them all downstairs and leave them for the dry cleaner. They pick them up twice a week.
Twice a week? All the clothes in this house. Wow, you must spend a lot of time with your hands in your husband's pants. Is Madam all right?
What? Yeah. Yes, I'm fine. Take these clothes downstairs, please.
Sure. Anything else I can get you?
No, you've done quite enough for one night. In fact, everybody in this house has done quite enough for the night.
Okay, as you wish.
I stayed at the lighthouse. Bill asked me to check up on it while he's gone.
I guess that must be where you left your earring.
Oh, no. Oh, I hope so. This is my favorite pyramid.
He claimed her death resulted from violent sex. A jury called it murder. This is Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, will the preppy murderer get paroled? The victim's mother speaks out tomorrow on Good Morning America.